Newspapers across the state have been reporting on how teachers are responding to Governor Jim Justice's proposed 1% pay raise. Justice and legislative leaders have said that's all the state can afford at this point, with the promise of 1% raises in each of the next 4 years for teachers. However, recent House proposals bumped the initial raise for teachers to 2% in that first year. A 1% raise this year and each of the next 2 years has been proposed for other state employees. That hasn't gone over well with most educators, however, with hundreds of teachers from Logan, Mingo, and Wyoming counties coming to the state capitol in early February to make their voices heard on the issue. Since then, teachers from Mercer County to Mason County to Marshall County have either held votes on a potential strike or had walk-ins prior to the start of the school day. In addition to being unhappy about pay, teachers have expressed frustration with increasing PEIA insurance premiums while benefits are being reduced. They say it amounts to a pay cut, and they want changes to stabilize the program for the long term. Governor Justice says he's working on changes that will address the teachers' concerns without busting the state budget, and legislators say they're willing to look at all options on the table.
Do you really trust me? And if you do, then I would tell you just this, and I can't be more simple than just this. We in this state should not jump to a 3 or 4% raise today. What we should do is do just what I proposed. We should fix PEI to where it makes your life better, and you should trust in the fact that if in fact these numbers bear fruit and we just don't crash, I'll come right back in and bump you even more and bump you even more and get you where you want to go.
You know, Tom, this certainly seems like an issue that is going to be front and center for this final month of the session.
Yeah, Betsy, representatives from both the major teachers unions in the state, the WVEA and the AFT, say they're hearing from their members all across West Virginia and they don't know what actions might be taken.
Yeah, and public employees are not permitted to strike in West Virginia, although no action was taken against those in the 3 counties involved earlier this month. Schools in those locations closed on the day the teachers came to the Capitol.
And of course, the last time we saw things get this heated involving teacher pay in the state was back in 1990, when teachers actually did stage a walkout during Governor Gaston Caperton's administration. The teachers went back to work after a pledge that they would get a raise, which they did during a special session later that year.
While most teachers receive experience increments each year, they haven't had an across-the-board raise since 2014. With the state budget in a little better shape than it has been in recent years, they want to be sure that they get their share of the additional dollars.